And yes, Saxon was great as well. Unfortunately, we couldn't take pictures as last minute or pass was changed, but we really loved the decor that really brought out the Saxon vibe of Wheels of Steel and as well visualized the newer album Hellfire of Damnation. And Saxon is another example that rightfully inspired actually with the new British way of heavy metal. They were really tight and really greatly played the riffs, but as well vocal wise, like they were excellent. It's unreal, and this was my first experience seeing them actually. And yeah, I believe it was a great strategy to play the older album Wheels of Steel that has been so iconic because it really spoke to an audience. Like it's an album you have been tuning out loud when you were younger, and to have this opportunity to hear it once again live, it's amazing. And it's also great because it brings back the old days, but playing to a newer album, it gives you as well an idea how much the band has evolved, and they are still like the top tier band. So yeah, in short, an excellent night. And let's review quickly DATOG Babylon. I think DATOG Babylon is an excellent album that I would love to see live, but then, as Sven said, you won't see them Udo because they all have jobs and it's quite busy. But I really enjoyed the album that they made. As Babylon is a great album, and if you compare to Udo and this one, I I agree with Sven. It's a great album because they are free to experiment and there are no high expectations. And I believe that's as well what makes the listening experience great because when I tuned in, I was like, whoa, this is so cool, this is so modern, like Tutu Tango, and then there is a female voice, Manuela, singing in, and you have some songs that remind you more of, except like Hellbreaker, but as well the end track is a very riff that reminds you of Udo, and then there is a very much more like riff that is much more modern, much focus wise. Some songs like the first title track as well, it's much more in harmony, something that Udo doesn't. And this is why I love the album so much because it's heavy metal, it's modern, but as a listener, I don't know what to expect basically because it's not Udo, it's something entirely else. It's three musicians basically having a good time, and you see it from the video as well. And don't get me wrong, Udo is as well like having a good time, but it's music that has been shaped over 4 decades, whereas this is just a project from the pandemic. As a result, you don't have like high expectations and you're much looser in what you want to hear, and you're much open to a more listening experience and be surprised. So I love the project and I'm very curious what's going on. Check the interviews out for all the background information and check out as well the pictures.